folks, welcome to the world of tanks. The Italians have landed. So the latest update came out and had the Italian line in it, starting out with the Fiat 3000. I for some reason expected this to be a lot faster. It's a little two-man tank, and I keep forgetting this is about the era World War One or soon thereafter, and most of the tank technology back then was developed on top of farm equipment. So this is not fast stuff, and a lot of these tanks of this era look very similar. So yeah, I should have expected it not to be that fast. The next one up, the L6/40, not much better, better armed, still not very fast. And then when we got into the M15, this was a little faster. Actually not a bad tank. I had some fun with it. One of my clanmates referred to it as a hamstrung turtle that had a 22 strapped to its back, and he's not totally wrong. It is slow and it's not heavily armed. Now, this is where I really started to have fun, was the P26/40. It's a fairly decent tank. You'll notice that a lot of these tanks, the crews are incomplete. It's because I kept moving them up, and then finally put them in my latest, which is the Tier 5 medium, which is the P43, which is the match that you're going to see today. This tank was a lot of fun. This plays very much like the M4 Sherman. I just used the same strategies I used for the M4 Sherman. The only difference is I don't get the derp gun options, so I'm stuck with the Armin on this. However, this thing does a fair amount of damage. I was actually pretty surprised a couple times when I hit there was a Churchill side on and like stripped off a quarter of his durability in one shot, so I was pretty pleased. Penetration is okay. You got to hit something in a soft spot though if it's a higher tier, but it is a fun tank, and you will see my first really good match in that right now. Alright, this is a match in my Italian P43. It's a medium tank. It's got okay armor. It's about the same as an M4 Sherman, and got a pretty decent gun on it, and you all get to see it in action.
Travolgiamoli!
I'm going to take it out of game camera for a minute, just because I have to jerk the mouse around. I don't want to give anybody, motion sickness. So you can see there is quite a few Italian tanks in this. Now, the funny part is that this is actually pretty light on Italian tanks. And trust me, I have seen much worse, where literally 3/4 of both teams have been Italian tanks. So. Alright, I'm going to put it back in game camera so you can see what I'm looking at coming up where I was. Now, I wasn't real low down on the, or I wasn't real high up on the list, but I wasn't low, but I was still nervous because that T1 Heavy was sitting there. And I saw that Lux or Lux or whatever you want to call it, the Teutonic Terror, as a friend of mine has nicknamed them. And so I was just basically sitting on the hill, staring down my camera or my reticle, and just waiting for that Lux to pop out because I really wanted to piece him, and I got him. And he opens up on one of my teammates, and somebody else knows him as well. But I didn't think he was going to pop back out again, and it turned out later I won't say anything else until you see it. So I really wanted to take another shot at that Lux, whatever you want to call it. I love playing one. I hate being up against them, because those things are just terrible. Terrible. You can see one of my teammates decided he had enough of being up front. That Churchill looks like he's backing off as well. shot at that other P-43 and bounced off of his turret. And
L'abbiamo preso.
caused a little bit of damage. There's that Lux. He popped out, bounced a bunch of rounds off of me. I returned fire and missed. Put it back in free cam for a moment. You can see that Churchill and one of my teammates there just got killed. That Churchill's playing it safe. That T1 Heavy is actually pretty bad. I'm going to put it back in fixed camera, in game camera. I'm trying to draw a bead on the P-43 and I kind of panic fired. And I saw that Sav in the background. So, kind of stuck my head out there, and he was right there. Somebody damaged him before I shot him, and my shot is what actually killed him. Now that Lux stuck his head out again. Couldn't get a bead on anything and retreated. And I really wanted to go just dash over there and take a shot at him. So see that T1 Heavy took some brutal damage, so I decided to take a chance, popped out. He started to turn to shoot at me and was way too late. So I took a shot at the P-26 and missed. And I see that P-43 moving up again. He got another round into me, and I couldn't get a bead on him fast enough to return fire. It's right there. I'm at 2 kills. And I was going to try to hit him in the turret, and wow, I timed that so badly. Now this P-26 moves up, and he's decided he's had enough of that Lux. And I was hoping he was going to pop out the other side. No such luck. But he rounded that corner and finished it, so that Lux is out of the picture, so I decided to move up. Got a shot into the turret of that other P-43 and finished him. Their artillery was trying to shell me right there, and that's not the last time you get to see that. There was one match where I was apparently just hard as a bitch. And I saw this Panzer IV sitting there, and I was going to move up and get him, and somebody beat me to it. And then I took a shot from another P-26 that was just around the corner there. I kind of fired in his general direction to see if I could get his head down, and there's artillery again. Hello, Artie. Hello. Artie has missed me. So we took a shot at each other. We both missed horribly, and I didn't want to wait for my reload, so I backed up. And was just kind of eyeballing around to see who was left, and it was actually not that much on my side, but better than the enemy side. And I see that P-26 is responding, and right there already did hit me. You can see I just have a shred of health left. And so I booked it out of there. He's continuing to shell where he thinks I am. So when I round this corner, this P-26 was actually facing the other direction. But he had his turret toward me when I shot him in the butt, and that is kill number 4 right there. So doing pretty good this match. And now, I know I make a lot of big deal about kills in my other videos, but that's not everything. I have actually made more money where I've damaged a whole bunch of stuff. Did like 2,000 to almost 2,000 points of damage. Didn't get any kills, but I made more cash. Got more points that way. And I kind of panicked, took a shot, the guy missed, and our artillery finished him, and that was the end of the match. This was a lot of fun. I had fun playing this tank. It is a good Italian tank. Well, you can see I'm having a lot of fun with these Italian tanks. Like I said earlier, I went up the line all the way up to Tier 4. Now I already have a Tier 8 Italian tank. This is the Progetto 46. We started calling them Spaghettos, but this is a really fun little tank. A lot of people made a big deal about it being an auto loader, and honestly, the time between shots is really not that much better than the reload time on an Easy 8 with a gun rammer on it. So, you know, it's good, but not that great. But it is a lot of fun to play, and hopefully I'll be able to bring an episode to you soon in this tank. This one, still having fun with it, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you some matches in this as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already done so. I will see you all at the next episode.